much. I tried not to catch this one. That acted like a decent fish right there. Looked like a decent bluegill. Yeah, a little better. Not quite an eater. Take a drive. If you hear traffic noises in the background, that's probably because there's traffic in the background. We are out here on Corinth Lake. You've probably driven by it on 75. And I have caught some pretty nice bluegill up here. But this morning, bluegill are slow. So we're gonna switch gears and I'm gonna put on a big old purple worm because I know there've been some nice bass caught out of here. If that doesn't work, we're gonna try a jig. If that doesn't work, we'll try the popper one more time. If that doesn't work, I'm going somewhere else. I might go take a nap, because that's what old people do. But I'm gonna try to see if we can get on some fish here at Corinth Lake. One of our maybe lesser known state-owned lakes. A lot of people have probably driven across and said, wonder what that lake is right there. Well, it's Corinth Lake. Man, there's some serious vegetation issues up here. I'll tell you that right now. I tell you what, you know how there are days when you're fishing and you just don't feel it? I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like one of those days. We like to call coontail. It's a non-native aquatic vegetation that people used to put in their aquariums. When they would turn their little fishies loose, they'd pour that out with it. So if you see this on your boat as you're headed somewhere else, remember that if you plop that off in some other poor little lake, it's gonna have the same problem. So try, if you can, not to do that. There's a whole lot of that in here making it hard to fish this way today. I got something. I'm not sure what, but it sure feels like something. Golly, what do I got? Something's weird here. This might be like a metal line or something. It's a big bass. You know, usually on those days when you don't catch anything, that's when you might hook a big one. He was also under some kind of line. We were just about ready. That's fishing right there. We were just about ready to say, I'm done with this. He was under some kind of metal line or something. Folks around us just don't understand it, but this right here, I'm serious. I was telling Brooks, who's behind the camera right now, I said, it's one of those days, I'm afraid. It is one of those days. It's one of those days when you think you're not going to catch anything and you do. A lot of times when you don't catch hardly any fish, that might be the day when you catch the big one. I can just about stick my hand down his mouth. Get him back in his environment. He's ready to go. He's biting the fire out of me. Thank you very much, buddy. If we don't do anything else today, that was something else. Jump! Fun little fish. I almost did not bring regular rods. I almost just brought the fly rods because last time I was up here, had a heck of a day catching bluegill. But man, they weren't doing much today. Jump, 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 jump. Bad little fish. This is important to tell your wife or your girlfriend, or you ladies that fish, your boyfriend or husband or parents or whoever. It's important to go shopping and have lots of fishing gear. It's very important to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on quality gear so you can always have that, you know, upper edge on the fish. Now, I'm just kind of kidding, but it is true. If you're getting ready to go fishing, now, you know, I'm in a tight space, but I've got rod holders. If I would have only brought that rod, I'd have caught a couple dinky sunfish, and that's just what happened today. That's just the nature of what happened today. I happened to grab my bass rigs, and guess what? I caught a super nice fish. And for all of you who have wondered and have driven past this, yes, there are fish in Corinth Lake, and yes, you should try it. It's a small lake, but it's worth the trip. Just a couple more casts. Remember, spend lots of money on various types of equipment. It's very important.